Hello folks, Abfielder here. Welcome to the third episode in my carpet mod series, and today we'll be taking a look at hopper counters. If you need to know how to install carpet and fabric mods in general, then I'll put a link to that video down in the description below. This particular carpet tweak is best used in conjunction with tick warp, which I covered in my previous video. I'll put a link to that video down in the description below as well. So hopper counters then is a way of counting the items that are going out of a hopper, and is a great way to test your farms without having to let the items go into a chest and count them manually after. They just go into a block of wool and count them and give you the numbers right there and then. No maths needed. It's perfect. Let's jump into how we do it. Okay then, this is my wheat farm. This is what we're going to use for the example. Now the first thing we need to do is turn the feature on. So hit the T key to open the chat and then / carpet space hopper counters, and you can use the tab key to auto complete and then space true and hit enter. Now if you only do this once, it will only set it for this session. So if you exit the world and come back in, you'll need to do that command again. Or you can hit the T key and then click on this change permanently, the one that's highlighted here, and then just hit the enter key. And then every time you load this particular world, that feature will be turned on. Okay, so we've now got this set, so every time I load this world it is turned on. The next thing you need to do is if you hit the T key and / counter, that's the command we're going to be using going forward. This will only work if you've done that first command. As you can see, no items have been counted. I have 2 blocks of wool in my hand. I have lime and magenta. We actually have 16 blocks of wool, so 16 counters, and that's how we count stuff with this mod. So I'm going to remove this chest. I'm going to put the block of wool on the hopper output. That's how you do it. Okay, now if I do counter, it caught some of that wheat and some of the wheat seeds. So you can see 19 wheat and 15 wheat seeds, and it gives us the average figure. So wheat seeds at the moment, it's saying 9,300. That will change. If we head over to my iron farm, that's my iron farm. It works in 1.18. I'll leave a link for that in the description. Super simple to build. Does about 440 iron per hour. I use this exact method to test it. I'm going to use the different color wool, the magenta wool. And when an iron golem drops down here, they do around about every 30 seconds or so, every 40 seconds. Like I say, 440 iron ingots an hour. There we go. I was getting a little bit concerned for a moment there. I'm just kidding. I've been using this farm for hours and hours in my hardcore world. Okay, now if we do / counter and hit enter once he dies, give him a chance to die. Okay, now you can see we've got the magenta counter that's telling us about our iron ingots and our poppies, and our lime counter that's telling us about our wheat seeds and our wheat. Okay, so we can combine this with tick warp, but the first thing we want to do is reset one of these counters. So if we do counter, then do the color, let's reset the lime. So counter lime space reset, and then if I do the counter command again, there you see I only now have items for magenta because I've reset the lime counter. You can also reset all counters by doing counter space reset. That will reset everything. Now we've done that, let's set tick warp going. Tick warp is from my previous carpet video. I'll leave a link in the description. 72,000 ticks is 1 real life hour, and it'll go as fast as it can now. So now if we keep running that counter command, and I'll set that day, otherwise it's going to take a while for the wheat to go, you'll see we start getting the items coming through. This is a great way to test your farm and see what the item averages are. We can also do counter space just the color, and then if you've got 16 counters going for some reason, that makes it much easier to see. So we could do counter, we could do magenta, and that'll just tell us exactly what we've got from the iron farm. So that's basically everything you need to know about counters. Hope you found this video informative and useful. If you did, consider giving it a like, consider subscribing to the channel. We've got plenty more to come from this carpet series. Anyway folks, that's all I have time for. I'm Abfielder. Goodbye.